welcome back to another edition of Comic Star Talk. I am your humble, gracious host, Kevco, joined along with.
XO,
How you
hello.
doing, bud?
I'm
How's it
good. How are
going?
you?
I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna try to format these shows a little differently, maybe. We're gonna just probably start doing some news, maybe, or splitting that up, maybe between Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll work on that. But you did watch a movie last night, correct? That's DCU adjacent. Did you
Mm,
watch Rebel Ridge?
I did not. I was
Oh,
going to, and I
okay,
didn't. I didn't watch
okay.
it. It was up on my TV, and we just never sent it. We ended up
Gotcha,
watching
gotcha.
Invincible instead.
Okay. I saw you activated on Twitter a little bit. I was going to tell you to lock in and watch the movie, but
Yeah,
since you didn't, I will
I
not get
never
your
locked in.
opinion on him. Yeah, I will not get your opinion right now. So we'll just skip straight to the main topic, which is Daredevil Born Again.
Uh,
2 episode premiere. Um, First thoughts, what you think?
That shit was cool. That was
Yeah.
cool. I like that. It was cool. It was badass from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. There was a few issues. I see people's issues,
Mm.
but my first thoughts were like, "This is cool. This is some
Yeah.
cool shit." Like,
Yep. Some of the issues I saw, especially had to do with the beginning where it seemed dark. I didn't have those issues, and I was watching on my computer.
yeah, I had my
So I
lights
had no,
on and I didn't have an
yeah, I
issue.
had no issues with it. There is just that one scene which is like a 1.5 second clip of him like flying and being acrobatic through the air that was a little
Yeah,
dark, but I could still see.
him
I knew it was
bouncing
going
off the
on.
wall, the brick
Yeah.
wall, was a little
Yep.
iffy, but I
Yep.
was glad to see him in the air, you know?
Oh yeah. And it's just isn't the style that we saw from the Netflix show when it was on Netflix. So a lot of people
Hmm.
were freaking out that it was that they somehow ruined the character without even knowing that that's kind of how he is in the comics. Like he's an
Yeah.
acrobat. He's literally a flying Grayson. Like you know. So yeah, that was cool to see him do that. And of course, the beginning of the show, episode one, opened up with Foggy. Um,
Yeah,
a lot of
it's sad.
speculation that he may not be dead. A lot of speculation that he is dead.
One may say
Um,
it's Cope.
yep, yep. I personally do not think he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Um,
coming back for sure.
I think so. It's gonna be the old Commissioner Gordon and the Dark Knight treatment. Where he'll probably come back at the end of the season is my guess. Um, did we ever find out why he was being targeted by Bullseye?
No, not
Okay,
really.
okay,
It was left open, so
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sure we'll get into that more as we go. And rumors are the Punisher will be appearing at some point this season. I guess
yeah, I seen
that's
some
what they're
guy
saying.
have his tattoo. Is that
Yeah,
what that was?
the cops all have Punisher tattoos
Yeah,
like
I
right
didn't
here.
watch the Punisher
Yeah.
series, so I need to do that.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's good. It doesn't I don't think they're as good as the Daredevil ones. Like Punisher and Daredevil is so fantastic.
I don't
So
expect it to be. He's his
but it's
own
still a good show.
character.
Yeah, it's still a good show. But that rooftop scene in Daredevil season two with him where they're arguing over letting guys live versus putting guys down is one of my favorite scenes in
Yeah,
any comic book show or movie ever. Um but yeah, then of course we got the Matt and Fisk talking. Um that was hyped up because I believe it was in the trailer. I only saw a little bit
I
of the
didn't watch
trailer,
the trailer.
so I watched a little bit on my phone, and that was the only scene I saw. Um, but yeah, they have just such insane chemistry.
Yeah, they're
It's crazy.
actors.
Yeah,
Charlie and I don't know his name, but they are
Vincent
excellent when they're taught.
D'Onofrio. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just feel their chemistry, like you said.
Hmm.
It's stellar. It's great.
Fantastic.
On that note, Matt acting in this was phenomenal.
Yep.
Like at the beginning scene where he throws him off after that
Oh
was
yeah, that was yeah. They're up on the rooftop. He's just screaming why, and then he
yeah,
throws him off the roof. And Karen's reaction because she doesn't know if that's Matt or not. That's like dying behind her. Um, and then he drops the helmet, and that leads into like the opening of the show.
yeah,
Um, that was fantastic.
hmm,
And him like retiring, quote unquote.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, overall the action I thought was pretty stellar. There was that one scene that was a little bit choppy with the editing, but I still enjoyed it. Where he's fighting all those dudes, where they're cops, and
Yeah, I
that
thought
was a
that
little
was pretty
choppy,
smooth.
but I liked it because it kind of keeps you like you're not really in focus a lot of
Yeah,
it. Where like
and if it was real, like it would
right,
look fake.
Yeah.
and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So little
So
cuts here and there,
it
just
was either
to.
that or like the shaky cam style, which they used to do in the old show, which people would
Hmm.
also find a reason to complain about because that's all people do nowadays is find ways to complain. I guarantee you, if they brought back other stuff, that they would complain that it
Yeah,
wasn't what it once
Pe-
was.
people
Um,
love to complain,
yeah.
and I just finished the series right before leading
Hmm.
up to this, and I thought it was great. People
Literally
waited a
hours.
lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just waited a few hours,
Yep.
but it was worth the watch. I crammed it all in,
Yep.
and
I'm glad you're able to
now we're
get there.
here. I really like the intro. People
Me
seem to
too.
not like it as much, but I was kind of sick of the old one.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. I was just wanted something new, and that's what it gave me.
Yep.
And they started off the Daredevil Born Again with like different shots that we haven't seen before in the Netflix series.
Hmm.
And I appreciate that. Like from the beginning of the show, from like where they're coming out the bar,
Hmm.
like we don't see these shots, and
Yep.
that,
Yeah.
that
The
was pretty cool.
was it the producer that was on Twitter talking about how they got that shot? Like, I love how they like lined it up and they use like three different cameras basically to find the focus. And
Oh,
so like you
really?
focus on like his ear, but then the focus shifts to Foggy on the phone, so you know that that's what Matt's listening to him talk. I thought that was a really cool technique. They
Yeah,
call the
yeah.
camera the three-headed monster to get that scene in.
Mm.
But yeah, that was very cool. So far so good with me. I don't like to complain about this shit anymore either. Like, I just want to be entertained, and they fulfilled that
Yeah,
for me.
if I don't like it, I don't need to shit on it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't finish Agatha. I have the last episode, and we
Hmm.
just didn't finish it.
That was a show that just I was like 3 or 4 episodes in, and I just like I get it. Like it's honestly not bad. It just wasn't for me. I just had no reason to go back and finish it. I just didn't care that
Yeah,
much.
Shayna liked it, but it's
Yeah.
like we just never finished it, and that's what it is.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the first couple episodes of that show were pretty good, but then it's just I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. We were doing horror movie nights. I'd rather watch that stuff than watch more Agatha.
Yeah.
Um, so it is what it is. But so far, so good with the Daredevil.
Hmm.
But yeah. Um,
Oh, I love his suit. His suit's really cool.
yes, and we did talk about
That
this
red suit.
briefly. It
Hmm.
definitely wasn't too dark for me. I love
Yeah.
the new suit. I wish it doesn't have the double D's on it though. Yeah, right.
No, it doesn't.
Hopefully they get him that double D suit at some point. Uh, and with the way this show came together, they of course had filmed about 35% of the season and decided to scrap it all because Foggy and Karen weren't even going to be in the show because Disney probably didn't want to pay the actors
Mm.
to be in the show. Um, Very glad that Feige got involved and scrapped that, and we got. So I'm sure the bare bones of what we were gonna get is kind of what's gonna happen for the show. But having the action scene to begin with, it's kind of lessons like how poorly that would have been received.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be like a courtroom drama, which is kind of what we got a little bit like halfway through the first episode and into the second episode. So I'm sure they did fix some stuff up, probably added some more action scenes. Um, I don't know, but it's way better than what I thought it was when I heard when they weren't bringing back Karen or Foggy because that would have been awful.
See, I didn't hear any of that,
Yep.
so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, you're
I've been
probably off
upset.
Marvel Twitter.
Yeah. See nothing.
Yeah.
I only heard about certain things after seeing it.
Yeah. And of course, the internet's going to complain
Oh yeah.
because that's what they do with every single thing.
Yeah, at first I
Um,
wasn't seeing many complaints. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Everybody's loving it. And
yep.
then slowly I started to see it, and I'm like, okay, these people need to chill out. Like,
Yeah. Like pausing stuff just to shit on it. It's like,
yeah,
just find
just
something you enjoy and don't shit on everything. Like, if you don't like it, then keep it moving or whatever. But, yeah. Excited for episode 3. We're only getting one episode a week, though, now, aren't we, going forward?
yeah. I thought we were getting 2 a week. I don't know what led
That's
me to
unfortunate.
believe this.
You might have got
Um,
it confused with the
I
Andor where we're doing 3 a week.
yeah. That came out, and then this episode list came out, and I seen
Mhm.
they had episode 1 and 2 and 5 and 6, I believe, in the middle
Mhm.
of the
Yep.
season. But and I just assumed that we were going to get more.
Yeah, because 5 and 6 are releasing together, right? Like halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bet something big happens in 6.
Yeah, that's
Or they were
what it
just trying
makes me
to,
believe.
or they were trying to crunch it down so that the show doesn't run concurrently with Andor once they had Andor's start date locked in. So that could
Mm.
also be a reason because they don't seem like they like to do like one Disney show and then it leads into another one, even if it's Star Wars or Marvel or whatever it is.
Yeah,
So they don't like to stack shows because that spreads out. People people will have the subscription longer if they keep like one show as opposed to just dropping them all at once. So
yeah. It's how to keep hype.
mm-hmm.
I don't blame them.
Yep.
Just keep giving me good content, and
Yep. Hopefully Andor nails it because I love the first season of Andor. So hopefully the second season sticks the landing.
yeah. When does that come out?
I think like the week after Daredevil ends, sometime in May. I want to say
Mm,
maybe late April. If Zan was here, he would tell us because he knows because
yeah.
it's probably on the watch along or the first season's on the watch along we're doing. So
Is it?
I believe so. At
I
least
didn't.
some of it
I didn't
is.
see.
Yeah, we're doing Clone Wars now though. That's fun.
Yeah,
I love
we
Clone
got
Wars.
Clone Wars tonight.
Yes, we do.
I
Yes, we do.
forgot about that too.
You got anything else on Daredevil though?
Um, Foggy's gonna come back. The
Hopefully.
suit's super cool.
Yep.
I like seeing him in the air, even though CGI was kind of iffy.
Though CGI was a little like you could tell he was definitely on
Yeah,
like
it was that
suspended. Like it just looked.
bounce,
Yeah,
bounce off the brick.
that's
It
up.
just,
Yes, when he did the parkour thing. Yes.
yeah. And I seen videos of him fighting when he fought She-Hulk, and
Oh,
that
yep.
looks kind of cleaner. Not gonna
It
lie,
does.
but
It does. But that was going to be a different version because this wasn't even going to be the same version as the Netflix series. So I'm kind of glad that they decanonized what went on in She-Hulk.
yeah, yeah, they
Because
did.
yeah, apparently that's not canon.
Mm,
Like,
I'm
so
looking to that.
that's what I heard. But then again, you can't trust everything you read on the internet. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning
Yeah,
in. That was a fun 12 minutes. And until Tuesday,
yeah.
peace.
See you later.